All right, welcome to Gaslight MMA, where I try not to gaslight you guys, but doesn't seem to be working. Anyway, a couple years ago, the UFC put out a video of their best post-fight celebrations, and thought it'd be a fun video to react to them and rank them myself. Now, I'm sure you'll disagree, but we'll get into it and see what you guys think. And also, I don't know how copyright works with the UFC, so this whole thing might be copyrighted, but fuck it.
Out of nowhere, an unbelievable battle, and he stuck the landing. Justin Gaethje is back and stick.
All right, so the Justin Gaethje backflip. I believe one time I remember watching, he jumped up on the cage and just fell. Or he was doing the backflip and failed it. I forget. There was one time I remember that was funny. This one, I just don't think it's that unique, and I don't think it's that impressive for the athletic capability of a UFC fighter. I'm gonna give it a B. I know I'm gonna get hate for that, but guys, try not to get gaslit. All right, that's the name of this. That's the name of this channel. All right, it's in the bio. I give it a B.
Again. Wow, he's a fighter, Bisping. Does not matter.
He didn't make it look easy though.
Hey, doesn't matter if he's got that chin up and he's getting touched hands alone. Dude's a fighter, man.
Patty Pimblett. It is his little, I don't know what type of dance that is, but it's where he like bends his knees, thrusts his hips in all directions, and puts one arm out. I feel like this dance would be very difficult for most of the UFC roster. Oh my gosh, for most of the UFC roster. I feel like it would be a difficult dance for some reason. And I feel like there's a significance to it, like in old British folklore, I feel. I'll give it an A for uniqueness, to be completely honest. I give it an A. I honestly do.
The fighter, man.
Patty has done it. Well, it's celebrations all around. Molly McCann's back out of it.
I swear the commentator calls her Molly McCann. I hear him say McCann. I swear I hear that.
Well, she's half a bar of hammerhead deep. Look at them. What a picture that is. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. He is down. Oh, that's it. He's down. He's down. The injections get
All right, the Stipe. This is another type of dance from some culture, his cultural background. I forgot what it is. Polish, maybe? Maybe it's a Polish dance. But the way he moves his feet, guys, it's just... I'm sure it wouldn't be difficult to learn, but see, I'm going to be biased in that one. I remember watching this Stipe 2 fight. It was their second fight. And seeing him avenge his loss and just seeing DC go down was so enjoyable. And when you add in the dance that he did right after, I was like, me and my family were screaming. It was like the best experience ever.
Look at them, what a picture that is.
Just watching DC go down. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. And he turns around, just starts dancing. That was such an amazing day. All right. Skipping the Jorge Masvidal, sorry.
And he has just turned in the fastest knockout.
The plank. This one's legendary. All right. This video was originally going to be the best UFC emotes. And Jorge's emote was going to be when he brings his knee up to his chin. But there's not really a lot of emotes for UFC fighters, and I thought this one would be better. So his planking one, I thought was so funny. Oh, I forgot. I gave an A to Pimblett, I believe. Stipe, I'll give Stipe an A as well. Jorge, the plank, this is an easy S. This is an easy S. It's just, it's funny, and it's the best. It's just a good taunt to taunt Ben Askren with.
In UFC history.
What is that, 3 seconds?
5 seconds, wow. The official time.
Play it one more time, but this was after he kneed Ben Askren in the face or neck.
has just turned in the fastest knockout in UFC history.
I got a little bit of anxiety watching that too. I feel like when you stiff your body like that and just fall straight on your shoulder, it'd be so easy to dislocate something.
5 seconds, the official time. Charles is the undisputed UFC lightweight champion!
Congratulations!
Joe Rogan has no idea how to react. He just kind of puts his hand on his shoulders to kind of make sure he doesn't get in too close and just says, "Congratulations." So I want to hear that again. Try to hear Joe. It's so funny. Oh yeah. And this is when Chandler knew, I'm coming for McGregor.
Congratulations!
Oh my gosh. It's like telling your kid that. He's like, "Congratulations." His voice goes so high up. Oh, it's like telling your kid congratulations.
My goodness! Wow!
Charles Oliveira has done it!
How in the world does it change that fast?
Surprise, surprise!
Alright, so here's a celebration. They're like running sideways with your body at an angle and pulling your knees and arms.
Oliveira is the champ!
There's the champion.
I mean,
Look at him dancing. Oh my God.
Sorry guys, if you get mad that I keep pausing it and commentating, because some people aren't even watching, they're just listening. Yeah, so he's like shuffling his legs and arms, like doing drills. If you play football, that's what they do. I don't think it's that good of a celebration. I give it a C. I'm sorry, I give it a C.
How happy is he? We haven't seen this since Jose Aldo beat Chad Mendes and he ran out into the crowd.
This is
in Rio.
crazy.
Uriah Hall, I mean. Uriah Hall. Is this hat necessary? Is this hat really necessary?
Since Jose Aldo beat Chad Mendes and he ran out into the crowd.
This is
in Rio.
crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Jose Aldo knocks out Chad Mendes and
he
remains
doesn't do anything, he just goes into the crowd and they look at him.
and ran right into the crowd. And they are swarming him now.
It's not a like he's celebrating, but it's not something unique he's doing. He's just running into the crowd. So I'm not going to give Jose Aldo a score.
Carrying him on their
He gonna dance like we've never witnessed before. He gonna dance.
We're here to finally got to Chris Barnett. This may be the best one.
He gonna dance on him, Joe. Look at it. There you go. That big boy can move, man.
Yeah, he can. I mean, he can break dance. He can dance.
It's over.
All right, he does like a sitting front flip. It's hard to describe, but that's an S tier, easy S.
Maximizing the debut! It's the landing! Michael Chandler!
All right, Michael Chandler also does a backflip. This is a flattering. Kind of really goes to show how small he is. What do I give this?
Maximizing the debut!
Can't even land it. He couldn't even land it. And he's like 4 feet tall. So it should be easy to land, and he can't even land it. This, I say it's less impressive because he is shorter than Gaethje, probably. So I give it a C. I give it a C. Gaethje's at a B.
Chandler!
All right. The Amanda Nunes celebration. This was the one that made me believe in autism. Straight up made me believe in autism. Maybe you guys think I have autism. Who knows? But it's okay. This reminded me of an autistic child. Look at that face.
You did it! UFC featherweight champion of the world!
He's doing it
He
again.
just runs around the octagon.
Undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the
And then like stops and looks in shock at her coach.
He's doing it again.
So Amanda Nunes, it's an F. It's an F. It's an F. Sorry. Running around the octagon autistically. It's an F. All right, Sean O'Malley.
And the hesitation.
Had to watch a public execution. Jesus, I watched this live too. This was a public execution.
He's doing it again.
The ref is just like, finish him in Mortal Kombat voice. Finish him.
Again, the hesitation.
I'm sorry, I want to show you.
Again, the
This must be the worst. Like, you can't move. I'm assuming he can't move, but he knows he's about to get popped in the face.
hesitation.
Oh my god, you can even hear it, dude. You can even hear the pop.
He's doing it again.
Again, the hesitation.
Oh.
He gets another highlight for the real Sean O'Malley.
So, if you guys don't know the backstory to this, I think it was the other fight he was in. He said this is for the Phoenix Suns, the basketball team in Phoenix where he lives. So he's imitating basketball. I think it was with I forgot the guy's name he fought, but it could have been for this fight. He tweeted it. So he's doing a basketball celebration because of the Phoenix Suns. That's what it's based off of. But it's not that bad of a celebration.
He gets another highlight for the real Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, it's not a good celebration. It's very basic. It's just his body movement. He makes it look so realistic, like he's actually shooting a basketball. I give it a C. I give it a C.
With his back right hand. What a finish from the bone crusher.
Oh my goodness! What a highlight reel knockout!
What's he doing?
Absolutely
Spreading his
unbelievable from
legs.
Mark Casey.
Let's watch that one more time by Mark Diakise. I can't pronounce his name. I haven't seen a fight of his, but maybe I have. I've watched highlights of him.
Back right hand. What a finish from the bone crusher.
Oh my goodness! What a highlight reel knockout! Absolutely unbelievable from Mark Casey.
All right, that's a difficult one to do, and it's kind of cool and unique. I give it an A. It should be S. I'll give it an A.
Get him a shoe, get him a beer.
That's the Tai Chi Vasa Shui. I hated watching it. Dude, I hate watching these. I've watched so many of them live. I swear he's on like every paper card I watch, he's on, or pay-per-view I watch, he's on. I swear he's on every single one. And I always have to watch this, and I just don't like the Shui. It's just so disgusting. I'm sorry. It's so gross.
It's gonna light up this arena.
Joey Bonsa's out of his mind. My goodness.
Israel Adesanya is the undisputed.
All right, Israel Adesanya. All right, so he has a lot of different celebrations. I swear, before each fight, he just thinks about the quotes he can say for clips and the post-fight celebrations he'll do after he wins, and the walk-ins, because he's done some. I think he even imitated Undertaker's walk-in. It's so random. So they're all cringe and they're all horrible. Like the Paulo Costa when he humped him. It's just. But this one was actually against Whitaker was actually a pretty cool one.
My goodness.
Israel Adesanya is the undisputed king of the middleweights.
Man. Every time Rob jumped in there, how good was that?
So that Izzy one, I'll give it an A. Although he just kind of just squatted down and act like he was I give it a B. I'm sorry. This one, Stephen Thompson. This is like 2014, a long time ago.
Well, he will work his way up to the higher level of talent.
And that's what that young man has.
I watched a full-on video of this, like how to do the backflip or spinning backflip and how to land on your hand and knee. This one is just fucking cool, dude. Like, if you could do this, just If you're trying to get a girl, just go in front of your crush and just casually do this if you've trained your whole life to do this, and they will be like, whoa, don't mess with that guy.
It's very unusual. His incredible leg dexterity. Kevin Lee.
Wait, one more time.
Well, he will work his way up to the higher level of talent.
And that's what that young man has. It's very unusual. His incredible leg dexterity. Kevin Lee.
Yeah, so I give that one an S. That's an S tier.
This is a learning experience for a very young martial artist. It's not over for that young man. He's 24 years old, but I feel the combination of a very, very tough Tony Ferguson and a exhausted Kevin Lee was too much to overcome.
I don't... Tony's is just, I don't know.
Leg dexterity.
Kevin Lee, this is a learning experience for a very young martial artist. It's not over for that young man. He's 24 years old, but I feel the combination of a very, very tough Tony Ferguson and a exhausted Kevin.
I just know that pay-per-view event in 2017 between Tony Ferguson and Kevin Lee probably sold like one pay-per-view. I was actually excited for that fight because Kevin Lee was hype and Tony Ferguson was hype. But that was during the Vegas shooting, if you guys remember that, when the guy had like a machine gun on top of one of the, it was the Marriott Hotel or something. And Dana White's like, we don't negotiate with terrorists, so we're gonna put the fight on still because people wanted him to postpone the event. And he's like, if we did that, that would mean we're negotiating with terrorists. I'm glad they put the fight on still, but even though I'm sure it didn't sell well. But I don't like the celebration, really. I give it a C.
Kevin Lee was too much to overcome.
The Black Beast does it again! Wow. He is alone at the top of the mountain. Most UFC knockouts for a heavyweight. Do you believe it? Derek Lewis with the knockout. The most knockouts in UFC history belongs to Derek Lewis and Derek.
And then he wiggles his tongue at the end. This one, oh, what should I give it? I give it an A for uniqueness. It's an A.
Derek Lewis alone.
And she went out there and put an exclamation point on this title defense, and now she dances.
There she goes.
It's like
And she's trilingual. How about that?
It's crazy. She spoke 3 languages there.
Yeah. Well,
it's like a more unique Stipe, like more things added in. It's an evolved Stipe dance with spins and whatnot. Joe Rogan, thank God he was in there to tell us that she's trilingual. Trilingual. Because he only ever commentates just facts. You know, Volkanovski used to weigh 280 pounds. You know, Valentina Shevchenko is trilingual. It's nothing to do with the fight. Valentina, I give that dance an A.
OSP's got the Von Flu.
Oh, fuck.
And Alexander Romanov with a killer forearm choke. We'll talk to him after this as we continue from Vegas.
This is just so random. He's just bringing in his coaches and just body slamming them. That's S. I'm sorry. If you saw that live, he's just telling his coaches to come here, then he just picks them up and spins them and body. This big ogre is just like, come here, I'm going to body slam you. While his other coach is just getting up from being body slammed. This dude's in the bags like, what the fuck's happening? Oh my gosh.
I talk for a living.
OSP's got the
Boom. Jeez. They must practice wrestling or something. Oh, this is in 2020. All right, we'll go back. We're on, what are we on now? Oh, Johnny Walker. This one's gonna be good because his body is just like a body from Fall Guys. Really.
Is precision and power from.
I don't. Oh, right before he's about to do a flip. This might have been the one where he fucked his shoulder up. This might have been the one.
A 6'5" fighter.
We wondered if he could put it all together. The answer is yes.
And a
6'5" did a full-on backflip, and then he's not done.
flip on the feet.
This dude athletic or what?
All right, so that was cool, but here's some more.
I think he got a little carried away with the kick as he was down. But my word, he continues to show everybody he can be one of the best in the world.
Well, let's let Johnny Walker have his celebration indeed. This guy's athletic. Plus athlete indeed.
Be one of the best in the world.
Someone said, like, that's wild you're doing the worm next to the knocked out opponent.
Well, let's let Johnny Walker have his celebration indeed. This guy's athletic. Plus athlete.
It's very unfortunate Johnny Walker's career has gone by the wayside. That's what you get when you train with John Kavanaugh. Alright guys, so Johnny Walker's, I saw that. I'd give him an S. He'd have an S. So Johnny Walker, S. Stephen Thompson, S. Who else had an S? This guy, S. Man, were there any other S's? Definitely not Amanda Nunes. Chris Barnett, S. And I think that's about all the S's I gave. Oh wait, did I give an S to Jorge Masvidal? Was this an S? Huh. I think I might have gave an S. But if I had to pick the best one, just for the simple simplicity and just badassery, if you did it after a head kick knockout, which this was, I have to give it to Stephen Thompson, dude.
This is 8 years old, but I feel
Right here.
the
Stephen Thompson.
And that's what that young man has. It's very
dude.
unusual. His incredible leg day.
Stephen Thompson all the way. Like, just, it's like a superhero landing, dude. S tier, Stephen Thompson's the winner. This is my opinion, guys. Don't get gaslit. That's literally the name of the channel. I have to start this with every video. I'm going to have to say this. Don't get gaslit, guys. It's just my opinion. All right. Stephen Thompson's the winner. Like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.